Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and this is my city. Let's check it out. Hello, 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 everybody. Hope everybody is doing awesome. I am doing good. Super excited. Sorry about the delay. I when I went to start my system up, it had me re-verify everything and sign in and all that jazz. So, took me a few minutes just to kind of get the ball rolling. So I apologize. But hope everybody is doing good. I am doing good. Got a couple more organization containers yesterday. Also had to go to the dentist and all that crap. Um, so my teeth are clean. They're not pearly white by any means, but they're clean. Um, basically, as you guys know, we've been working on the family reunion celebration. Set number 80113, I believe, is, let me confirm. Oh, it's not updated. Let me yeah, set number 80113, family reunion celebration. Um, uh, it's kind of interesting because on here it's 1,823 pieces versus on Bricklink it's like 1,776 or 72, something like that. But ultimately, good stuff. Super excited about the progress so far. So we have this little food cart here. Food carts are always fun. I love a good food cart. So so it's always good to have those part of your city when your city is up and running. um, we are currently, oh, and then so we have two minifigures. We have this young lady here, which we've seen in the past. Um, in like retro sets and all that kind of fun stuff. We have a chef, which has a new torso, which is awesome. So it has the double pinned breasted or double breasted pin stripes and buttons on the front. And then we have what looks like a nice golden dragon design on the back. So really love that. Super excited about that. Then and I'm gonna switch to my main real quick. So this one here, this is basically the start of the restaurant. It's not that deep, which I'm not a fan of, but I do have two of these that I'm gonna basically combine so that we can make something a little bit bigger, better, and all that kind of fun stuff with. So pretty excited. I mean, I love some of the techniques. The grill is awesome, or the burner, the flat plate right here. I really like. Um, is that supposed to be like that? I don't think so. I have that wrong. Hold on. I'm like, wait a minute. Shouldn't that be flat? And it should be. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's kind of that's the kind of the process right now. That's kind of what we're working with. We are on bag 3, and moving right along, hoping to get through more bags today, but it also just depends on the topic at hand. So really just kind of depends on what what we're thinking. So Lego news wise, super excited. We are getting officially we are getting gorillas. Um, we are officially getting a new tiger. They did have a tiger back like 10 plus years ago or something, but they it's kind of super rare at this point. People want you know outrageous amounts of money for it. So I don't have the tiger in my zoo, which kind of sucks. But um, they are coming out with this new tiger, which I am excited for. And the new tiger, it has the fluffy mane. So it is a new mold. All that we are getting new colors in um, for the alligator crocodile. I know people have different viewpoints as to if it's truly an alligator or if it is a crocodile or what have you. Um, but there it is. Um, but I mean, it's all viewpoint, right? I mean, because if Lego did a separate alligator, I mean, it would pretty much be it would look like the same animal. Um, but I do believe that it is a newer um, croc or alligator just because the teeth are protruding, I believe. But yeah, so that's kind of cool that we're getting new stuff. I'm probably not going to get those animals unless it's something to where I can trade them out with what I have currently, older stuff. So um, like I said, it's just not something that I'm like, oh, I have to have the newest thing unless it's something I don't already have. Like the tiger, I'm gonna get the new one because, quite frankly, I don't have the old one. I wish they did babies like they did the lions, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We're getting gorillas and we're getting baby gorillas. Again, I wish we would have gotten a silverback versus and a regular. Kind of like what they did with the lions. I mean, we got a regular lion, we got a lioness, and then we got an albino lion. I wish we would have gotten like those variations. That would have been awesome. But I get it. I like I said, beggars can't be choosers on some of that stuff. I rather have it. I rather have something than nothing. Right? You know what I mean? I'm I'm glad they're stepping up their animal game. There's so many animals on the planet. and people love zoos. People want those animals. They want those builds. And I mean, it's just kind of the nature of the beast, right? So I'm pretty excited that they're stepping up their game. So, uh, something I did a live stream Wednesday night just to test things out, and it basically concluded with I'm no longer going to be having music on my channel. I apologize, but I just keep getting flagged. I want to listen to music. I know you guys want to listen to music, but the problem is that with copyright laws and stuff, I keep getting flagged. I'm not getting copyright strikes, but I'm getting flagged saying, "Hey, you're using copyrighted material, therefore, like basically this video can't be viewed, or we have to mute it, or we have to modify it, or any and all revenue that you get from this stream, whether it's and it doesn't affect the Twitch side, but the YouTube side, they're saying, hey, basically any money that you receive from this video, whether it's super chats, super stickers, donations, all of that linked to this video, is going to go to them. And I mean, I don't get much anyway, and so I can't afford to just hand people, that money. I want that money to go towards stuff that I'm able to do for you guys on this channel. So that's kind of where I'm at. So, um, with that, I'm going to continue to listen to music. Sorry, I'm going to be selfish. The good part about it is I can now listen to whatever the fuck I want. I'm just being honest. So I don't have to modify anything. I don't have to change anything. I can just listen to whatever I want. Bad part about it is, quite honestly, if you guys aren't talking, I'm probably going to be singing. So if you don't want to hear me sing, chat. Let's start up a conversation. Otherwise, I'm going to be singing. Because I like to sing. I might not be good at it. I might not sound good. But I like to sing. Promises all the time. We run around and try to break them. Heart, open up a knife. Be there. I can make you lie. Time. I'll chop until you be. Sorry, I had to rewind the song. All right, so we're going to continue building this. All I want to do is be tomorrow. And every tomorrow will be me tomorrow. Yeah. We'll start super jazz every Sunday. Well, the other day to start. People make promises all the time. We run around and try to break them. Heart, open up a knife, be there. And I probably will get the word song. Hey, Glider! Hello, hello. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. As I was just saying, unfortunately, I can't play music anymore. I've stopped doing that, but I am listening to music. Unfortunately, you guys can't listen to it. So, I have put up a warning. If you guys are not chatting, I am singing. So, I apologize if my singing isn't good enough to listen to, but hey, I'm having fun. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. What you up to? How's life, love, and everything in between? With me. How about a be the best voice you speak? It's going good. Nothing much. Okay. Are you gearing up for a good weekend? Every morning, I'm gonna see you staring at me. No place to start. Oh, people make promises all the time. Run around and break them. But open up a knife and I'll be there. You have any plans for this weekend? Gearing up for something good? I have a lug meeting myself, which is gonna basically take all day. because where it's located, it's about a 2-hour drive. Yep, just relaxing. Well, that's good. Get some time off from work and just chillax. Something true with me. Spent all your time and your money just to find out that my love was real. Oh, was free. Thing to fall in love with me. Love with me. Now, Glider, what do you like to build? Do you like to build Lego? Hopefully you do. If not, that's okay. Bad thing to fall in love with. Why fail your life? Promises. Waste your time. Oh, oh crap. Maku-san! It's a bad thing to fall in love with me. It was regular around and find that dreams come true with me. Spent all your time and your money just to find out that my love was free. It's a bad thing to fall in love with me. Um, yeah, I do build from time to time. Well, what do you like to build? Anything in particular? Maku-san's in the house! Welcome, welcome. How are things? They're good. They're good. I was just showcasing that, unfortunately, I keep getting flagged for the music, so unfortunately, I can't play music anymore. I'm just kind of afraid that, and this is mainly on YouTube. I haven't been posting, um, like my videos on Twitch at all because I'm afraid because Twitch is a little stricter when it comes to that kind of stuff, and it's a lot to go in and produce and remove a lot of that stuff. So I've kind of held off. Typically, if YouTube flags it, then Twitch is gonna flag it. But even though like at first they weren't flagging stuff like there was a lot that they weren't flagging, and then all of a sudden now they're flagging it. So it's like, and it doesn't necessarily hurt my channel, uh, other than they're literally taking all the revenue from each of the videos and each of the streams, and essentially keeping it or giving it to somebody else. Um, but it's just gotten to the point where I feel like if I keep doing it, it's gonna resort in a flag or a copyright strike, and I just don't want that to happen. So, uh, so what I've decided is, unfortunately, I will listen to music, but you guys can't. So if we're not chatting, I'm singing. Sing in your heart. That's kind of, it's kind of, you know. So that's kind of the plan from here on out. Unfortunately, I want to play music, but with all the copyright stuff, I just can't. Yeah, it is how it is. Yeah, exactly. So, what are you up to? You doing anything this weekend? Glider's just relaxing. With me now, every wish will be done. Oh, tell me. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Usually, I just mess around with techniques. That's cool. But do you have like? Is there stuff that you like to build though? Like, do you like building buildings or like architecture? City buildings. Do you like building vehicles? I got to go, but I'll be back. Okay, sounds good. Body and soul, asking me to feel things you would never show. Oh, oh, oh. Oh yeah, landscapes. Oh, that's cool. Landscapes are fun. I need to learn how to do landscapes. I mean, I guess it just depends on the definition of gliders, landscapes. But I mean, it's not hard. A lot of it's layering. A lot of it. I mean, I have a few ideas, but they all require the landscaping. I mean, it depends on. I mean, if like you're doing a desert landscape, right? It's all about layering, and how you get that true definition is color variation. So like, so if you're doing a beach landscape, right? Well, with the water, you want different colors of water because water gets deeper as you go out. So, like if this is your landscape and this is the water, this is the land, well, from here it should be dark blue, right? And then as you get closer to the shore, it should get lighter in the blues, right? And then once you get to the sand or the shore, it should be um basically like dark tan to represent wet sand, right? And then light tan to represent dry sand. And then from there, it depends. I mean, are you going rock work? Are you doing like city? Or like, I mean, it kind of just depends on how far and how deep you're going, all that. So, I mean, it just varies depending on the situation. The contrast is where a lot of those details really come out. And I'm good at layering things, but not to make it look natural like that. So I guess the question, Maku-san, is do you want me to set aside my build real quick and I can show you a few things? I mean, it's up to you. Because that's the thing. I mean, this is just something I'm doing. This is just a regular build, but I don't mind showing people. If you would, that would be cool. Yeah, let's do that. I'm totally cool with it. Because that's the thing. Like, I like teaching this stuff, and I see people might struggle, and I rather help them than just build a set. You know what I mean? Like, so I can set this aside for now. So I guess so. The question I have at this point is: so what kind of landscape are you talking about? Forest landscape? Are you talking about a desert landscape? Are you talking about beach? Are you what kind of landscape are we talking that you have an idea for? Because we'll start there, and then we'll work our way back. Honey, set me, give me a chance. It would be a bit barren with some very light plant life. Wait, so you're looking at desert? Your heart never make you cry. I'll never die, then live with. So sort of desert with some plant life. Okay, cool. So let's do that. So desert, you got tans. Okay. You cry, never die, then live without. Yeah, we live all the things we need. Let's no harm. All right, so we got light tan right here. We got light tan right here, right? All right, so then we have some dark tan I just pulled out. Okay. And it's all about the contrast, right? So and it's like Actually, these are, I feel like, are a little bit big for this. So let's do some smaller. We'll do a couple of those. You cry never. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. All right, so this is a 16 by 16 plate. Nothing crazy. Okay, and we're randomly going to place a couple things here and there. They don't have to go to the edge. It's essentially whatever you want to do, right? Okay. So I started off with that. Does that make sense? And then what we're going to throw in is some other color variations. So I live in the desert, right? Like, so, I'm not going to say I'm an expert in the desert, but I kind of know the colors, right? So, depending on what desert landscaping you're talking about, and of course scale. I mean, because are you doing minifigure scale? Are you doing grand scale? Are you doing nano scale or whatever? Um, I would throw in some olive green just to give it that little punch of green, but not strong green. Minifig scale for a diorama. Okay, so this will kind of work. Okay, so what I would do is I would throw in some some olive green, which I'm not seeing right now. It could be in the house. Room full of people, only one around. Or whatever, make it. And it doesn't have to be much. Um, I can throw on these. I mean, this is just an example, right? Same with size. Things wanna do. 2, 4, 6. We'll grab 6 of those. Okay, so I would throw in something like this. Now this is a 1 by, it's like a 2/3 brick, modified brick, or modified plate, whatever you want to call it. But it's basically 2 plates high. It has a curve here, and then it has 2 studs. Okay, so I'd randomly place those in different scales. So maybe one that way, maybe one that way. Um, maybe one here, here, and let's do 2 more. This is the 2 of us, the 2 of us. So with each day, and then maybe vary it a little bit. So maybe place one here, and maybe place one here. Okay, does that that's looking like something? Okay. Now, this is a 16 by 16. So if you were doing bigger, it would be a little bit easier. But like if you were doing something like postcard size, which is basically what this is, okay, then you're gonna want to leave like these last 2 studs empty for now. Because if you are doing just a general like postcard style landscape, you're going to want to use 1 or 2 of these studs as a wall to showcase those, right? Does that make sense? So you're going to leave the back 2 empty for now, so that if you wanted to do a wall, you could build that wall up for a background. And you could do that for the sides as well. It just, I mean, it varies depending on what you're looking for. Okay, but this gives us kind of a good start. Now, what we're going to want to do is find something that is going to vary the coloring a little bit. So, for the contrast. So, you're going to start basically breaking out the landscape stuff. So, maybe something like this. And I'm talking like flowers, I'm talking leaves, I'm talking that kind of stuff, right? If you're wanting to do cactus, or something along those lines, you're going to want to vary those. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of options when it comes to plant life in the desert like setting. Does that make sense? So what you're going to want to do is throw in some of like the dark orange, and you're going to want to throw in um like the browns to make that kind of stick a little bit, and again as a contrast. Love me who you are, where you're from. You could even throw in some light bluish gray, because out in the desert you have some rocks, you have some dry creek beds, you have all that kind of fun stuff. So you could do, if I was to find some, you could kind of just start off like really just fluctuating it. So let's plan that out, right? So what we want to do is, say we want to do a dry creek bed. I like that. So we're going to want to find some different color rocks. And they don't necessarily have to be all the same shape, right? And you could do studs. You could do plates. Let me grab the into my eyes. Oh, didn't where you coming from? Okay. And you could even throw in, because they have like the silver studs. If you can find those, those just give that little texture of color. Let me see if I can find a couple more. Nice. Just to give it, because that's the thing. I mean, we say this all the time, right? The devil's in the details. So if you start finding and they don't always have to be round. You can do some squares, because there's also, I mean, there's other things out there that are in there. I'm just picking out rounds. I want to find some tiles. Thousand words that I could say. Oh. That was a good piece. Shit. Where'd it go? Let me alone. There's one here. But I mean, that's kind of, like I said, the devil's in the details. When you start rocking out those, oh, I lost it. Some bitch. Walk down and leave me cold. And you get, oh, there it is. Okay, and here's the thing too. here's the thing. So you're going to want to look for pieces like this. You know what I mean? That aren't just studs. Because, I mean, that looks like a nice rock, right? You're going to want to look for pieces like this, right? That it looks like another rock, okay? You're going to want to look for this diamond shape kind of piece. So now you have, we're going to move these here. Now you have like stuff like this, and you're going to want to layer this up, because if it is a stream, as you know, what's it called? Sorry. Um, water flows downhill, right? So you're going to want to layer this up. So we're actually going to, I'm going to take this out. Eyes, look your smile. Ah. And I'm going to grab a bigger one. And again, we still want to leave those last two studs, right? So maybe I go, girlfriend, treat you good. Maybe we go there, and then we go here. All right. So then we're going to start doing our stream. We're going to probably want lighter rocks on the outside for like a wash, and just kind of give the outline. And these will probably move. We're going to move these because when we place these, we didn't plan for a dry creek bed, right? So we're going to move those. And we're just going to basically kind of follow. And what I always suggest is, if you're doing a dry creek bed like this, make sure there's an in and an out. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So make sure that there's an in and an out. Time to leave and make it alone. I don't want to. As it has to start somewhere and go somewhere. Exactly. Right? So this is kind of what we have right now. So this is the one side, and I need more. Essentially what you're doing with there being an in and an out is creating movement. You're creating movement without shit having to move, right? Think I do never seems enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. I'm not addicted. Maybe I have to find a way where you love somebody. That's why it's gonna be me. I'll probably need more, but all right. So maybe up here is the start. You know what I mean? So you're gonna make this wider and trickle it down. So you're gonna just essentially kind of follow a ridge and give it some and maybe because I did this so wide, maybe I move all these over. And that's the thing with mocking, you're never going to do it perfect the first time, right? So expect that it's not going to be perfect. So you do basically like a ridge, and you throw in those silvers. And again, this isn't. It's not going to be. It's not going to start off perfect. The All right, maybe you get a tall rock in there. Okay, and maybe it gets bigger. I just went back and redid some things on a car I designed a long while back, as I found some better ways of doing things. Exactly. That find someone like you, even the test of time. Okay, so now we have that, right? From you and I. We've been down a long, long road, and where we are. All right, and maybe we throw these back. Sail them down the stars. Next time, always wonder, we're the same. Did when we were young and not afraid. I was waiting. I've been waiting forever. Right. Ah. I It's just not getting under there. This way I could be right here next to you. Oh. Hey, electrician free territory. Sorry about that. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Not sure if you're still here checking in. How's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a good minute. We're just kind of teaching how to do landscaping a little bit, kind of helping some people out. Maybe we'll do that. This time along feel the same. How are you doing? How's life, love, and everything in between, man? I haven't talked to you in forever. Right here for this moment between you and I. Everything's happening. I messed these up. Okay, so now we have that. So kind of fast forward a little bit. I typically may not do it this way, but let's add some water. Only one. All right, so the trick to water is depth of color and texture. So we'll throw in some studs, and these are light trans blue. I've been waiting forever. I'm here for this moment between you and I. And I'll grab some tiles as well, because maybe there's some smooth water in the what's it called? In the creek or the wash. And then we're going to grab some dark blue. We'll do some dark blue there, right? So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, right? We're layering colors. So when I said layering before, it's not about layering tiles. It's also about layering colors. And then we're going to grab some dark blue. Right? Some plates. Lecture free territory. Hi everybody listening and making supper. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, so now we've got some different textures, right? So we have studs here in trans light blue. We have 1x2 trans blue tiles we have dark trans blue tiles, and then we have dark blue cheese wedges. Okay? All right, so typically on the outskirts, it's going to be lighter colors. In the middle, it's going to be darker colors. Well, I just noticed that, quite frankly, I don't have a big enough like color palette or area to expand this color palette, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this shit over again. So I'm just going to move those over. All right, I like that. So down here at the basin, we're gonna rock these central colors out. Okay, and you can stay flat, right? Or you can mix it up, right? So you can stay flat, or you can give it a little bit of rapids, right? Wish I could suck time. Because maybe they're splashing up against the rocks. Like maybe, who knows, right? So then you take, and the rapids are going to be up here. So you start using logic. The rapids are going to be up here, and it's going to settle down here. So you start placing tiles here, and the colors here. My life the way. And you just kind of keep going with that. And maybe you throw this one here. All right, so now we're getting into some rapids. Simple as it may seem, wish I could, so bad, baby, you're games with my heart. And you want to change up, the angles and stuff of these too, just to give them a little bit. I mean, I know it's going downhill, and maybe you throw in some height on some stuff, right? Baby, baby, so strong, holding it forever, baby, baby, missing my life. All right, and then say this is calm up here. Games. Na, 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 na. Okay, sorry. So it's gonna be calmer waters a little bit, but you still want some movement. All right, how does that look? So now we got a little stream or a wash going through our desert. How does that look? Like, from close up, it probably looks like crap, but from far back, it looks. I mean, it's gonna look pretty good. Okay. And then since we took out these, we'll put some of these plants back in. These to the side. Okay, so now where do we go from here? Okay, so we want some plant life, right? So that's where we maybe stick a couple of these on here. Well, maybe there was a juniper tree that had some branches fall over the river or over the stream. So you throw in a couple of these, right? You throw in since you need open-ended studs. Yes. I don't know why it paused. Looks good. Cool. All right, let's bring out some more plant life. You want flounder in the ocean or in the stream? Let's grab that. Let's grab some browns. Who isn't even there? The rest of you, I want the best of you. I don't need it if it's not fair. 'Cause I want it all. Is this helping? I mean, does this give you some ideas? And then I do have something to show you. I forgot that I had made something, and I think that'll I think you'll like it. Telephone call will leave me here, nothing at all. Let me grab some of those. Let's show it. Maybe some of that. Couple more of those. Couple of those. Left to fall when I reach the bar. It's now or never. All right. So I think we've got some plant life going on right now. All right. So we're going to go ahead and kind of start creating some plants out of these. Maybe we do a little bit that way and a little bit that way. And then we start, um, maybe we have one of these here. We have, and this could be like some Joshua trees, right? These could easily be, just a set of Joshua trees. Some maybe fallen, some like just kind of crazy. And again, random is good. Like random is good. Now Joshua trees kind of or different trees will sit there and will venture off like that. So now you have a plant, right? You have some Joshua tree plants. And then since we need the the hole in the middle, we'll put this here and then ah. Actually, we'll go up with it. And we'll throw in a brown rock. You feeling what you feeling it? I mean, is this desire in me when I say I want it that way? We are two worlds apart. And again, contrast is key, right? It doesn't always have to look the same every single plant. These kind of fell apart. Shit. Tell me why. Tell me why. I feel like that's gonna. Whoa. Oh, that's me. And your fire, the one desire is I love. If you too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why. Mother trucker, get in there. There we go. All right, so maybe we have a plant like that. Sorry, I'm going too close. So now we have a plant here, a plant here. Okay? So now we have a couple plants here. I might throw in another plant over here. Matter the distance, want you to know. Deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire you are. And maybe we throw in some of these just for contrast. Maybe we throw in, and again, they don't just have to go in there. Oh, crap. They don't have to just go in upright, right? They can, I mean, we can throw them in this way. Way, I ain't nothing but a heart. Is it better if I go this way with it? Is that a better view where I can throw it that way and then angle it? What's the better view? So option A is this. Option B is this way. Either works for me. Okay. And if you have different colored of these plants, even better. 'Cause I want it that way. So maybe we grab one of those. The one. Maybe we grab two of those. All right. All right. So, all right. Where you are. Let me grab some more. And dude, you know, oh, let me grab some of these round ones. If this like isn't helpful, let me know. Like if you're not liking something, that's cool. Let me know, because we can always change this up. And maybe we do a bigger rock. To hold you, so that you'll be alright. And then we throw in, let me sprinkle in some other rocks. All right, so maybe we'll throw in this here. The land hold you. Woo! Farewell, dreams coming true. So you. The one. Be the one. To run. And then let's throw this out of there. Make it all. All right. Do that. That way it's not so. All right, how does that look? You got some color contrast in there. Let me throw in. So that's what we've got going on. I love what you did with the plants. Cool. All right, so now we have a problem, right? Well, not necessarily a problem. Okay. But there's not really, like, it's still kind of flat. All right, before I move on, I'm going to put these parts back because I no longer need these, and I don't, quite honestly, I don't want to sort them later. So I'm going to put them back. I need to get into the habit of doing this more so that it doesn't create more work for me. And here's the deal. What helps is the fact that it helps me I'm not using anything that I don't have, right? I'm lucky that I have quite a bit, but all right, so the thing is that I'm seeing that there's not really a whole lot of height. So let's add some rocks, like big rocks, like boulders, right? So I'm going to go with like the reddish brown, but I'll show you doing something in a minute. And we're going to grab some 1x1 studs too. Just to give it a little bit more punch color-wise. And if you guys are just chiming in, essentially what we're doing is I'm kind of teaching rock work or landscape. Let's throw in hold on, I'm looking for some pieces. But I don't mind. I'm gonna rock you well. Have whatever you have. I'm gonna give it up well. Fucking you. Alright, so we're gonna throw in some rock work. And I think if I move this over here, and I move this here, I think that'll work. And then I can build some rocks basically over here. Okay, so, I mean, you can go easy, and if you have one of the, like these rocks, that works really well, especially for a base. If this doesn't, no. All right, so now you have. All right, looks like I'm taking that back out too. All right, so now we have. Now we have a big boulder in the back, but it's kind of flat still. So let's give it some texture. It doesn't have to be perfect because like it's a rock, right? It's a jagged rock. And then what you're going to want to do is throw in maybe some contrasting colors. And there can be gaps because there's gaps with rocks, right? Why isn't that? Oops. And maybe you have like maybe you have like a rock sculpture, right? So maybe you have something like, like a natural, natural something something. Like what is it called? A natural rock formation? And this honestly, this technique can be used any way you want because like I mean this could work in coral reefs. This can work in forests. This can work anyway, right? I'm what song is this? Man of the Woods? Huh. I've never heard this song. Okay, so now you have some rock work, right? Does that look good? And this is what I'm talking about layers. Like ogres. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. I mean, and if you think about it, like aside from the stream, I literally just did a coral reef as well. I mean, there's, anemones or whatever. There's, I mean, there's so much here. And then if you wanna get freaky a little bit, throw in some um odd shapes. Yeah, there is. No. And then you throw in, like I said, you throw in some contrasting colors. And like throw in some of these cuz it just looks like wood that's been buried, right? In the sand if you actually stick it on there. And again, that contrast is what you're looking for. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. About you, a little bit side. One of the words that's my light. Doom, 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 doom. I know the words, so it's my pride. Mm-mm. Ah, crap. How's that look? And that's the thing. So this is a small, confined kind of, I mean, I'm only working with 16 by 16, but you start just working with it. I mean, you add a little bit here, you add a little bit there, you take away. Maybe you've added too much. Maybe you're just kind of rocking and rolling, and you keep going, and you add different colors, you add different things, and you add. Maybe you start adding animals. And then before you know it, you have some shit like this. Now this is tore back. This is dusty. But then you start having something like this. Let me. Then you start having something like this. You expand. And like I said, this is tore back. This is all dusty and all of that. But maybe you create like a tree like this. Like in the African safari, they have trees like this. And maybe your water is expanded, so you throw in some rocks in the middle of the water. And then maybe you add some animals. You add in this type of scenario, maybe you add a giraffe. Maybe you add some lions. Maybe you add, I mean, we're coming out with gorillas, right? And like I said, and then before you know it, like again, you have something like this, and you add some snakes. I mean, you just start adding stuff. Maybe you add in a waterfall. I mean, for for behind work, you start adding the rock boulders, the merps lurps burps. Good thing. Oh, that's up in black and white. Does that help? A few things. Show you a few things. It does. Thank you. No worries, man. Show you a few things. But I mean, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change this. So Lego MOC building. Landscapes. Well, I'll just do desert landscape. But I mean, like I said, this thing is tore back. I've got leaves and stuff in here, real ones. It's not supposed to be. It's dusty as all hell. And they have this piece right here. This piece right here. They have it in dark tan. They have it in other colors. And this makes an amazing plant for desert landscapes if you're doing desert. And I mean, maybe you throw in some bunnies. Maybe you throw in, okay, nice. Um, I mean, they have this piece right here that's really cool. I like this piece. If I can get it without destroying a ton of shit. No, I can't get it. But I'll do this. Ah. We'll have to look into those other colors. See this piece right here? They have this piece that looks really awesome. And it just gives it a lot of texture. I mean, and you even find printed pieces. Let me show you this piece. See that piece? I mean, that's a printed piece that has, it's basically got, it's a it's a 2x2 round, but it's got like white printing on it. I have no idea where that's from, but I found it in my parts, and you just add stuff like that in there. If it looks cool, that is a cool part. Yeah. I mean, if it looks cool, rock with it. I mean, that's kind of what it breaks down to, is if you like what it looks like and you add in nougat. You add in like with this one, going back to this, like maybe you add in a little bit of nougat down here like at the bottom. I mean, cuz you've got different color sands out there. I mean, and it just gives it a little bit more pop. And then I mean, if you were to do a wall, if in a desert landscape, the first half of the wall is going to be light bluish gray, or not light bluish gray, sorry. Uh, the first half of the wall is going to be light tan. You know what I mean? Maybe you throw in some shapes in there. Um, some maybe there's in the far distance there's peaks, so you throw in basically some sloped pieces that make like a little mountain or a hill or something. And then at some point you're going to get to a sky, and you're going to go, depending on the sky, you're going to do light blue to dark blue, because the higher you go, the darker the sky, right? As far as altitude. So, because you're getting closer to space. So you just start layering the blues. But you don't go with the. Here's the thing, don't do. When it comes to the blues, don't go with like blue. You know what I mean? Go with sand blue. Go with cuz if like you go with the aqua, I mean now you're looking at like a sky similar to um um Super Mario Brothers, where it's kind of cheesy. If you go blue, it's just not going to look right. It looks like you're representing an ocean. So I mean, and again, if you don't like how it looks, it's a mock. Change it. All right. So I'm gonna set that aside. Hope that helps. Hope that answers kind of or gives you what you're looking for. I do want to go back to the build just to finish the bag. But I mean, what I mean that to me that stuff's cool. Like I love doing that stuff. So if there's something else that you want me to like try out, I mean maybe you want to do a forest. Maybe if you want to do a forest, I would suggest checking out I have a video cuz I did the 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 Star Wars thing a few years back. That was fun. Okay, where are we at? So I just finished that. Okay. I mean, because that's the thing. Like, sometimes you're just kind of you're not sure what to do, and you need another perspective. And I don't mind giving that perspective because it's fun. See, I don't know this song, so I can't sing to it, or I can't sing to it. What is this one? It does. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Stay to stay. Away, away, way. That's what'll break us. I should have believed it. Oh, fuck. Be there. So I read by the lives that start. Save me. Whoever be alive. You didn't even try to save me. You let me drown. Life. Oh. Life. Stay to stay. I will try to take away your wave. You didn't lay you down. Will ever try to save me? You don't even drowned. You didn't even try to save me. Never allowed. Try to save me. You just let me drown. You didn't even try to save me. Big guy. Doom. Ladies and gentlemen, wish you friend of mine. Yeah, I just like them. Oh, to see some session. Sunny day, and a beautiful girl walking down the street with round brown eyes, with ooze run down, she observed the ground. The bird without only sun, Senorita, here for you. With my makes, you don't have to. Who doesn't love you by his charm? You love real love. You will swing my heart. Who sell me down? Around the same around. What you could fly with so much wings you high. Serve the crown. Haven't it we found? Mama, listen. Rita, feel for you. Swindler's plans. You don't have to. Doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. With a real love, you can spend my arms, 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 arms into your eyes. Some can't buy So I try. Oh, don't little Philly girl. Little bit left too. Eureka, I feel for you. With the things you don't have to. Doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. With his real love, be my ah, ah, arms, 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 arms. Feels like something's heating up with you. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Maybe living with you. It's never like something's heating up. With leave with you. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Maybe living with you. Feels like something's heating up. And leave with you. I don't know what you're thinking about. Maybe living with you. Seems like something's heating up. And I leave with you. Don't know what I'm thinking about. Maybe leaving with you. It's heating up. I'll leave with you. Like, maybe leaving with you. Oh! When I'm near the ecstasy, I need. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Get down, move it all around. Get down, move it all around. A girl like you, feel the two. Losing movement at every hour. Swelling out for you. Heaven when I look in your eyes. You are the one for me, one for me. One of a kind. Loving when you want it right. Get down, get down. Move it all around. Down, get down. Move it all around. Get down. Move it all around. Get down. Move it all around. So fine, I wanna make you mine. So sweet. Me with the ecstasy. What I need. Heaven when I look in your eyes. You are the one for me. As one of a kind. Loving all I want it right now. Move it all around. Get down. Move it all around. This is a cool little build. You're so fine, I wanna make you mine. Why do it that way? That's such a weird, like, why not just give us a 2x4? They could have used a. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to part fluffing. They could have literally given us a 2x6. But what they do, they gave us a 2x4, or sorry, a 2x2, a L, like basically, like they did an L-shaped plate, a three-studded L-shaped plate, a three-studded L-shaped plate, and a 1x2 plate. Why? Just give us one. Instead of giving us one part, they gave us one, two, three. They gave us four parts. Do you guys see this? Like, it's so weird why they, like, I don't understand why they did that. Like, it makes no sense. I mean, instead of giving us one part, they gave us four parts. Down, down. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. All right. It does make a little bit of sense. I messed up on this one. Instead of, so it's supposed to look like this. So my apologies to Lego. But so this is, it's supposed to be this way. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But I've seen them do shit like that. Haha, yeah, they have to make their part count for the set. And if they were light on parts, they break up the larger parts for smaller ones. Well, then make more parts. If they're like short on the parts that they need, then make more. They have the ability. Run and hide when you're screaming my name. Alright. We'll take it down. Ality. Everybody's down. You can make it right. That makes you larger than life. Run it down, but it's around. Different way. Oh, oh. Is it green out? Possess a lie. Can't you see? Can't you see? All your love is looking our reality. Return it down. You can make it right. That makes you larger than life. This love's meant to keep us alive. What? Oh, kind of cheating. Alright. Well, not really, but I get what they're doing. People, can't you see? My way love is affecting our reality. Every time you're down, you can make it right when it makes. Let's do one more bag. In life. People, can't you see? Can't you see? Your love is affecting our reality. Time it's down, you can make it right. Than life. All right, bag number 4. Love's around you, tears to rise. All that surrounds you, secrets and lies. I'll be your strength, I'll give you hope. I've been your face when it's gone. One you should hold, and then you're all alone. And I will take you in my arms, hold you right where you belong. Will the day that I was true, this I promise you. Promise you. And I loved you forever, lifetimes before. I promise to never tell you that anymore. Give you my word, give you my heart. Ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous. It's a burgundy spike creature. That's pretty. I'll close your eyes, love and day. Hold you sweet and won't go away. And my day where life is true. Yes, I promise you. Yes, I promise you. Ooh, over and over I fall. Oh. without you in my life, baby, wouldn't be living at all. I will take, I will take you in my arms, right where you belong. Till the day that life is through, this I promise you, babe. As close your eyes, it's night and day. Will this feeling won't go away? Till every word I say is true, so I promise you. Every word I say is true, promise you. What? Ah, jet. I messed up this whole. I can fix it. There we go. Oh. See, like here, they give us this. They give us a 2x3 and then a 1x2, when they could have just done a 2x4. Hey, VR gamer! Hello, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you are doing well. Don't know how, don't know why. Seems you've touched my life, my dreams, with my heart. Self apart, over me. When the wheels the sea. What thought to aim? What am I supposed to do if I can't get over you? It's like that you will feel the same. 'Cause I'm falling, falling, girl, I'm falling for you. Brave that we're falling too. I'm falling, falling, ever since that moment. I built eyes on you. Falling. I've been so near you, falling. Step, lose my ground, lose myself, looking around, putting on for my life, me drowning in my eyes. What you've done to me, making me feel so desperately. I won't even know your name. Oh, God, what am I supposed to do if it can't be over you this? feel the same as I'm falling, falling, falling for you. And I pray you're falling too. Been falling, falling, girl, and will let you go. Never lose all my future holds. It's just around my mind. Break on the darkest night. I don't know what so when I you see falling, falling, girl, I'm falling for you. Pray you're falling too. Ooh, falling, falling, girls within some moment eyes on you. You never know what you've done to me. Would you have faith in me? Stood for my soul. You ever know that you've given me? So good with you with me. Yeah, yeah. Well, days of hell been good days before. You would have been want for something better. Maybe reach for something more. You taught me to run. You taught me to fly. Help me to be me inside. You're the music of my heart. You're the music of my heart. Open my eyes, you open the door. Something I've never been on before. Love, the music of my heart. You're the one always on my side. Always stand by. Me through. Stone that all my is to see. I messed these up because now they're go. I've been. It's better. I might have to cut these. Music of my heart. Da da. Oh. Yeah, I might have to just say screw it and cut these because now they're. Taught me to run, you taught me to fly. Alright. Free the me inside. Feel the music of my heart. The music of my heart taught me to run. You taught me to hide. But breathe of me inside. There we go. You open the door that I've never been before. Ah, music of my heart. Ah. Go. We go one more time. Everybody's feeling fine. Here we go now. And sync has got the flow. Head to the beat. Everything you need. Here we go now. And sync has got the flow. Not sure, but it looks like Twitch might be taking away 25 cents from any Prime subs you get now. Why? Oh, oh. Somebody's here. Well, have no fear. Because here. But sweet. So they're already taking half, and then they're taking an additional 25 cents. Well, I mean, it kind of is what it is. I mean, if they're gonna take it, they're gonna take it. Benzo needs a yacht, probably. I think he already has a ship. I mean, I think that's the thing. Any platform, I mean, they can take whatever they want. I mean, and what are we gonna do about it? Nothing. We can't. I mean, I don't know. Look, if I'm being honest, I have 2 subscribers on my channel. I have a Prime and I have a regular. Um, I mean, I I have 2 on YouTube. You have 100% more than me. I mean, that's the thing. Us small channels, we don't really get the love. I mean, and the bigger channels aren't really. Look, I'm just going to be honest. The big channels don't give a fuck about us. They say they do, but they don't. I mean, and I'm not mad at it. Like, who am I to them? But, I mean, they don't. The bigger channels want our support, but not willing to really support us. And they lie. They are like some of these people. They'll sit there and be like, "Oh, I was lurking in your channel." No, you weren't. We know the numbers. We can see it. But they want to save face to the people watching them. I mean, like I said, who am I to them? I mean, some of them you post in their discords and they don't even they like pretty much ignore you. Sorry guys. I'm honest and upfront, and maybe that's why I don't get the support. Get a lot of support is because maybe I'm too honest. I mean, but and I get it. There's too many. There's a lot of streamers out there. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of content creators out there. But I mean, oh yeah, I just got the email. Updates to the Twitch monetization streamer agreement. As provided in Section 7, modification of Twitch's monetized streamer agreement, MSA. This is your notice that we are making 2 updates to the MSA, effective June 3rd, 2024. Here's a summary. Section 2.1, Content Programming. We've clarified that as the executive producer of your user content programmed to the Twitch service, you are responsible for providing all equipment needed to create your content. No shit. Why would we go to Twitch and say, "Hey, we need you to provide"? I have no idea why they need to say the first in that first point. I agree. How is it on them to provide me equipment? I don't understand. Section 3.2, Channel Subscriptions. In January, we announced that we would be making changes to the several streamer payout programs, including the Prime Gaming subscription payout. As previously outlined in our blog, we are transitioning to fixed rate fees for Prime Gaming subs based upon the country of the subscriber. Rates can be found here. Thank you. If I go down to US, which is not listed, viewer country, I don't see the United States. I'm not seeing US at all. Fixed rate per Prime Gaming sub, viewer country, Australia, whatever that, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Brunei, Cambodia, Fiji, French Polynesia. Look for North America, the last. Oh, contains section. Okay. Latin America, Middle East and Africa, Europe, North America, United States, 225. So instead of 250, it's now 225. It's a very bottom of the page. You got it. Can I opt out of receiving Prime? I love it. Can I opt out of receiving Prime Gaming subs to my channel? No. Do the subs location widget? I think they have subtracted the most. Canada and Puerto Rico are still are doing 225. Well, I mean, but that's the thing. So Ukraine, there people are. Hold on. I need to pause the music. So let me understand this. So this is based off of where the viewer is, right? Not where the not where the content creator is. So essentially, if I've got somebody who is watching from Ukraine, right? Where was Ukraine? Oh, no, no, well, let's do this because this is worse. Okay, um so if I have somebody that is watching from Turkey, it says 9 cents. So if I have somebody who is watching my channel from Turkey and they decide to use their Amazon Prime gaming subscription, I only receive 9 cents. Is that accurate? 66% of my viewers are US and UK. Oh, I don't doubt that. Probably I would say for me it's probably 75% are from US, if not 90% are from US and UK or Europe. Whoa. But I'm just saying, like, so does that it do? Am I understanding that right, VR gamer? So if I have somebody that is watching from the United Kingdom and they subscribe using their Amazon Prime, I get $1.80 because that's where they're from. Versus if they were in the United States, I would get 225. So therefore, if again I have somebody from Turkey watching my channel and they decide to use their Amazon Prime subscription, because they're in Turkey, that means I only receive 9 cents for them being a subscriber, even though Twitch is being paid $5, $4, 4.99, something like that. Am I reading that right? Oh. All right, let me get the music. A VR gamer, am I? Do I have that wrong? Yeah. Uh, sorry. I guess I asked a question that I asked two questions that could be the possibly the same answer based on sub country. Right. So, just to confirm, if I have somebody from that is watching me from Turkey and they decide to subscribe to my channel using their Amazon Prime, I only get 9 cents. Is that correct? Yep. I mean, you can't. Is there a different streaming service that we can go to? I mean, that's the thing, right? They're going to do what they're going to want to. They're going to do what they're going to do. I don't really feel like because that's the thing. It's a it's a one lane paved road. We either agree or I mean or we don't stream on their site, right? If we don't agree, then where are we going to go? I mean, YouTube isn't better. I mean, obviously, those are two like that's an extreme. Like Turkey was an extreme um, example. But I mean, because how many people from Turkey are actually going to watch our channel? So that was an extreme example, but I mean, only 4 countries remain over $2: Australia, U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico. I mean, I don't know. It's frustrating, but at the same time, ads okay. Knows she knows. Well, thank you so much for VR Gamer for the Prime sub membership. I really do appreciate it. Nice with me tonight. Gave you that extra 25 cents. Well, I appreciate it. Every penny counts. Here's the thing is, and you know, I can't stress that enough. Thank you so much because that you know that 25 you know that little bit helps me get other Lego. It helps me get the organizers. It helps me get stuff that that I can entertain you guys with. So don't get it twisted. I appreciate every little bit. The thing is though is um when it comes to the stuff that they're doing, there it we don't have a choice. I mean, I don't even think that's to everybody, right? That's even to partners. Like partners, I mean, ah, you know, that's probably why they push why oh. Oh, that's why. That's probably why mm, they push for biddies over anything else. I'm so excited we knows because she knows. Cause you get 100% of your biddies, right? I believe is the payout. I don't know. I don't get biddies, so I don't know how that. Not pressuring anybody to do any of that, but I do appreciate it. So I can't say that enough. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I now have 3. See, I think that's the problem with me. I am not good. I don't play the game well. And I think that's my biggest problem. I don't play the game well. I'm very honest and upfront. Um, I don't cause any issues, but at the same time, sometimes the stuff that I say trigger people. Um, I mean, I raid to different people, but I how do I say this? I get frustrated with the lies because I don't. I mean, you raid into somebody and you literally tell them, "Hey," or that person that you raid into pops up and says, "I was lurking in your channel. Great stuff, but what were you doing?" It's like, well, if you were lurking in my channel, you'd know what I was doing. And of course, you weren't lurking. I mean, you were lurking in my channel. Maybe you were lurking in my channel, but um, but you really weren't, because if you were streaming at the time, then it's not like, I mean, you weren't listening to the channel. You weren't. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play the game well because I see the bullshit. And it's like nobody wants to piss people off, but at the same time, it's like, come on, don't. I mean, I don't know. I just don't lie to me. At least be honest with yourself and your viewers, and be like, I wasn't there. What were you up to? I mean, is that fair? I don't. I mean, is that fair to ask people to be honest? I feel like that's like, oh my god, it's not fair to ask somebody to be honest with people. All right, okay, there we go. Oh, balls. Women should die. I don't know some of these songs, so I can't sing. What the fuck? I think this song's almost over anyway. Yeah. I got this feeling. When your viewers perform and confirm an action that requires bits within the extension of your channel page, you'll earn 80% of the 1 US cent per bit used, and the remaining 20% is shared with the extension developers. Okay, so you get 80 cent or 80%. So essentially, if somebody donates 100 bits, you get 80, they get 20. Okay. Under the light, where everything goes. When you hide, when you get new clothes. You move to the already know. Space magic, just imagine. 'Cause I can do, you can do dance, dance, dance. It's up and dance, dance, dance. Come on. I'll let you do dance, dance, dance. Open my teeth, look to me dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Come on. Dance, dance, dance. Come on. It's something magical. It's in the air, it's in the body's potion. No, there's no reason you control. Well, the heart will put you in my zone. Got that. Oh, I didn't show you guys shit. Sorry. Rolling my feet. All right, so we did a couple cool things today. So we built a mock. Um, for Makusan. Makusan was struggling with some landscape stuff, so we built this. You overpay for bits up front. Otherwise you get 100%. What? I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm confused. Okay. When your viewers perform and confirm an action that requires bits within the extension. Okay. So if your viewers pay bits to make a sound on your channel, okay? What the hell? VR Gamer with the 10 biddies. Thanks, dude. What the hell? Did you do another 10 bits? Okay, so you were. Thank you so much for the bits, dude. I really appreciate it. So you did. So when you just flat out like gave me bits, the 10 biddies, essentially all 10 of those um go to me. But when you did the sound alert for the chicken dance, um, and it's 10 bits, I get 8 bits or 8 cents, and they get the 2 cents. That makes sense because they've got to pay the developers of sound alerts and stuff. There are ways around that though. Um, like if I did free actions, like in Mix It Up, I think if I did stuff in Mix It Up, so if I made it so that when you gave 10 bits, I set it up and Mix It Up to where that would register a sound, then I would get the full amount. You can just make custom alerts without extension. Yeah, gotcha. I need to work on that stuff because a lot of what I had is like copyrighted stuff, and like like my fart noise thing that got flagged on YouTube because I used sound clips from movies and video clips from movies. So that got flagged. I didn't get a copyright strike, but I got flagged. And that's why you're not hearing any music. I'm hearing music, but you guys aren't because I kept getting flagged. And I don't know that I'm getting like I don't know if I would get flagged on Twitch. I haven't been posting my VODs essentially. Um but on YouTube I am. And it's not. It's one of those things where it's just flagging saying, "Hey, all that revenue goes somewhere else." Fine. Um, but since you don't have much revenue, they're pretty much taking all of it. YouTube audio handling is a problem. Twitch has that VOD track to drop a DMCA risky content. Right. So, I mean, like that chicken dance thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get snagged. Please don't take this as not appreciative. But like on the YouTube side, that might flag me, and I just have to mute. If I can mute that track, then I can. It just takes time. Um, or if I have to like delete that section of content, I can. Like it does give me options. The thing is though, is that takes time, energy, effort, and that hinders people from viewing it later. And like if there's a laundry list of things that I have to do, I end up just deleting the video or the live stream. Um, I don't know what that does for like if I received a snap or a super chat or something like that because I don't really receive all that. Um, I mean, I don't know how that works, but who knows? Anyway, I like the look of the desert scape. Yeah, so this is what we did. So we mocked this out live here on the stream. Um, Maku-san uh, was struggling on or basically struggling on how to put together some ideas for some landscaping. So I asked him, "Well, what kind of landscaping are you talking about?" And he said, "Well, like cuz I asked him like, are you talking about desert? Are you talking about that forest? Like what Maiku-san. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Maiku-san? Sorry if I. He's never corrected me in the past. That's how it's pronounced. Oh, Maiku-san. Maiku-san. Maku-san. Maiku-san. He's never really corrected me, but Maiku-san, Maiku-san, Maiku-san. So anyway, he was I guess he was struggling with some ideas, and so we just on the fly made this up, and this is what we came up with. So we came up with some plants. We came up with a little stream, a little desert stream. Um, and if there was like if you didn't want to do a desert stream, you could just cover that in boulders or rocks, basically one by one round of anything. And you mix up the colors light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, sand blue, or not sand blue. I mean, you could do sand blue just as a contrast. Um, but and then we did like a little rock structure, a natural bridge rock structure. But that's what we did just on the fly. You know, just kind of show them different things. You know, I consider this layering. Now, of course, if you wanted to do a facade backdrop or a wall, you could do that. But yeah, we just kind of came up with this on the fly and decided to roll with it, right? So we did that, and then here is the progress. So we have a couple minifigures that we made that we built from this set. So we have this here, and we have this here. I feel like because of the lighting, this would be better. Okay, so we did this minifigure. Yeah, that's better. We did this minifigure here, and then we also did this minifigure here. And then here is the progress. So we finished the stairs, okay, and then we rocked out this wall. We have a nice little fish tank. We have a check-in center right here. So let's kind of focus on this. So we did those nice little stairs. Really like the stairs, and built out this wall, and then the fish tank we did right here. So there's an orange fish, a yellow fish, or sorry, a red fish. I want some more red fish, definitely. I like the style of this building. Same here. I have two of them. I'm gonna mock out to a modular building. But I really like the style here. I like the front facades. Um, they just it looked really good. The moment I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna make that a building in my city. I like multicultural stuff. Oh shit! I wish we would get more. I wish we I do. I really do wish that we would get more. Um, because like I just like cultural diversity in cities. I like a Chinatown. I would love to see a little Italy or you know, um, an Irish section, um, like kind of like an Epcot. You know, I want to see multiple countries in my city. Um, I mean, because that's the beauty of a city is that multicultural aspect. So, I have the Ninjago, I have the Ninjago docks, I have the Ninjago City, I have Ninjago City Gardens, I do have Ninjago Markets or City Market, but I haven't built it yet. I built the noodle shop and made that into a modular building. Um, I've done a little China festival, a Chinese festival that I bring to events with me, and I've done other stuff. So this is just going to be, um, one step closer to a very diverse city. So I'm excited about that. All right, guys. So that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Special thank you to VR Gamer for chatting. Um, Mikey, Maiku-san, for giving us basically a mock to create real quick. Um, and thank you to VR Gamer for the Prime sub and the 40 bit or the 20 biddies. That's awesome. So I really do appreciate all the love and support. Hopefully we get to see more people come up as we get back to more of the consistency. Um, we can have some fun. I am thinking about adding a stream, like a Sunday sort. Um, like a Sunday night sort, to where Sunday night, depending unless I have an event or something like that, I come on and just sort through parts and get organized a bit. So I am thinking about that. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't heard about this, don't forget. So October 26th, Bricks Vegas is in full effect. Like, it's going to be amazing. It is an AFOL run, brick convention for AFOLs. Right now, entry is free 50 free. It is absolutely free to enter. They are accepting donations because they do want to grow, and if they grow big enough, they do want to venture off into multiple cities. Um, but for right now, Brick Vegas is in full effect. October 26th, 2024, this year, you're going to see some great builds. They're hoping to get some great vendors. Again, it is free. What in Vegas is free? There's nothing in Vegas that's free. Um, I mean, so to be able to go to Vegas, hang out with some great AFOLs, talk about Lego, talk about builds, maybe check out some vendors and all of that kind of fun stuff, pick up some really cool merch, and just have a good time. And that's what it's all about. Unfortunately, I won't be able to attend. I have another booking um, that weekend for a wedding, but I do plan on attending from that point out. uh, it's going to be awesome. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So I definitely want you guys to come out and support. Again, it's free. It's in Vegas. It's the only thing that's going to be free in Vegas for the most part. Um, and you can go, you can have a good time, and then if you can throw a couple pennies their way, a couple dollars their way, maybe they can make it bigger and grow it and make it get a bigger space. But again, Brick Vegas. I will be posting the moment I get the information on their website and all of that. They do have a Facebook page you can check out. Just search Brick Vegas, and it's going to be awesome, guys. So I strongly recommend going. They're trying to make it similar to Brick World Chicago, where they're going to have panelists and all this kind of stuff, and it's going to be awesome. So, again, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really does mean a lot to me that you've taken the time, energy, effort to participate in conversations. Watch my streams, watch my videos, and all that stuff, and have some fun. So, again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.